Alright, so here we are with episode number 30. And we have to do some questioning and figure out what's going on with this murder case. Quests like these aren't really my favorite type of quest just because there's, I don't know, like I know there's going to be a cool story to it, you get to figure out what happened, but I'm not a detective, I don't really want to be. If I was interested in that kind of story, I would just watch Criminal Minds where they do all the legwork and I can just sit back and watch. Murder. He wasn't here. Alright. He wasn't one of the four. Who were the four? Nico and three others. That's all I remember. Tiff, you were there. A friend of a friend told me you're the guy I should talk to about adjusting starport visas. He can do it for 500 credits? How do I know it works? Okay, here's 500 credits. Nice, thank you. I want to talk to you about the murder. He was there. Why would Daeon again kill Sulio? He normally tries to leave the cantina. I normally try to leave the cantina before the more serious drinkers arrive. That night I was very near Daeon and Sulio. Daeon was attempting what I assume was a mating advance. I may not be human, but even I could tell his advances were particularly unwanted. Sulio then started swearing at him. Many of the words I've never heard, but the ones I did understand I assure you were most polite. Humiliation on that scale is real motive for a passionate and deadly response. I told the soldiers as much. How did you know Daeon? He doesn't know that much, okay. Well, so they got into a fight. You weren't here, right?
I really can't be any help with that.
No, it wasn't there. She was there. Was there. Nico was there?
Welcome back. Foul business, that is.
Someone was saying Sulio deeply humiliated Daegon. It's a very good moment.
She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all.
Game just minimized on me. It crashed earlier. I actually started this episode like a minute later and crashed. I had to restart it, so hopefully it doesn't do that again.
Wrong. Daegon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Daegon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
Well, that is
That
good.
bit of information will help with clearing Daegon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I think we're gonna have to actually find the real murderer, unfortunately. What happened on the night of the
I was
murder?
cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Bazat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out,
Look at his
I
wrist.
saw Captain Sulio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere.
Not just dead.
I heard a noise and saw Daegon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Daegon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Sulio was our friend.
Where'd you find the body?
Outside the door by the
Press on a
junkie.
puddle.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene.
Yep, okay. Hey, level up. Always good to have. Thank you for prayer. I didn't test the XP bonus thing yet, did I? I'm gonna test it right now, actually. Got my sketchbook here. Let me just get a pen. Alright, I found a pen. And I'm gonna write down how many XP points I have. That magic number is 190063. And we'll see how that changes when I level, or when I, oh yay, and we're at 3 points. Alright, okay, let's see. Calm down. What do I need? I really need strength, but I might be able to give up, well, or wisdom. But I probably want constitution so I can use more of these things. Which I need, what, 18 for? Yeah. Yep, okay. It has to be actual 18, not 18 equipped with other pieces equipped. Skills, here. No feats this time, I do get a new power. Which one do I want? So many good choices. I should probably go with this one. What do these do again? 5% of vitality points. all allies 5%, which really just means 2. And this is 10% of vitality points, so it's like a mini heal at the same time. So that's good, but I want this droid one too, though. I'll just go with this for now, because I know I want it eventually. Oh wow, I need like so many more levels to get more level 20. But then again, there's a lot of the game to go still. I looked at my records for my old Let's Play as well, and it turns out I wasn't episode-wise not as far ahead as I thought I was. Like in episode 30 of KotOR, we were only had just arrived at Kashyyyk, which was also the second planet. So this one we're second planet, and we're only a little bit ahead, or a little bit into it. Well, I guess we're actually mostly done it, kind of, sort of. But yeah. So it's not a lot of KotOR 1 is front-loaded with terrorists because it's such a huge planet. It's like the size of at least 2 other planets. But whereas this one, Paragus is only slightly bigger, maybe, and Helios is fairly vast as well because it has the 2 parts to it: the station and the surface. So here's the crime scene. At least I like that it's very linear. You can kind of, one clue leads to another. Nothing else in the area. Oh, the droid. That's interesting. How did they miss that? Seriously? His head is
Nobody
missing.
we talked with mentioned a droid.
Oh, 250. Okay, let's see what I got. Gray was there. And I did get more than 250 because 250 plus 90 is... Wait, what? What did I say it was? Good thing I wrote it down. Alright. Yeah, 1960. So that'd be what? Okay, that'd be 310. I have 328. So is the math add up on that? Let me just use my phone calculator to find it out real quick. It probably does. And you probably don't care, but I do, and this is my place. So give me 1 second here. So 250 times 1.07 equals 267, which rounds up, 0.5. Okay, perfect. It does work. Yay! Glad to know. Thank you for being in the party, Kreia. Always my diligent and this mentor. Alright, back in we go. Ask around some more, see if we can figure out who has the droid head. Probably the person who killed him, but... Let's see, who else was here? I think that guy was here, right?
This room is
Yep.
Huh.
Kind of broken droid.
That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or
the Bith.
blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
I better fix this. That's one of the
I wouldn't
scavengers
tell
has
you.
it. How do you know that? Where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is
Knew
as
he'd come in
dumb as
handy.
a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because
Like I
he's
said,
too
this all kinda comes
stupid to
back
do
to you in
anything
pieces.
else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him.
Alrighty. Where are we going now? Yay, more XP points. Yep. Those add up nicely. Do have a ways to go before the next level though. Alright, Western Square. Once again, okay.
I am 1B8.
Yep. Do you have parts for the
Entity
serving
behemoth
droid?
unknown. I have many serving droid part.
I want to buy those parts.
The market rate for those parts would be...
25.
Thank
There you
you
go.
for...
Kif in the cantina could probably do something with it.
Cool. Adding force speeds for George right there. I like the marquee up there. Arabesh. I should probably learn to read Arabesh. I feel like as like a Star Wars fan, that's like something you should do. But I don't know. I'm a huge nerd in many ways, but I'm not like that kind of nerd. Okay, so where are you, Nico? There you are. Okay.
The one Rahupa, Osa,
Yep.
Kawanabota.
Let's take a look at the last feed.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
It's like a mercenary's leg. This fight. It's hard to say.
Kawanabota,
Huh. A Cruise the Killer came from the marketplace.
Tayay.
Don't know who it was though. I think it was that guy. I don't know why, but I think it was that guy.
Welcome back. Foul business, that is.
Okay, I had the
If it'll... There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
But who would have killed him? I still want to know. Or her, rather.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon Gen could not have killed Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico can explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the
When we
murder,
had that zone
I was
tradition, I
playing
should have hummed
Kazak.
the Law and Order
It was a
theme. But, like,
prosperous night.
I can't think what it is right now.
That
Dum
should
dum
do
dum.
it.
Or,
We still don't know who
That's
killed
not
Sulio,
it,
but
but
this will greatly assist our
I'm sure you guys
investigation.
know.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing
She
to do
was
with
the
this,
captain?
sir.
Or you
This
calling her
citizen
sir?
found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was
Although
murdered.
actually, I think he's
He
a
had
different
ample
guy.
motive.
The guy looks just like him at Guardian of the Palace ramps. Maybe this is a colonel. They have different voices, I think. They weren't really fighting the regulars in the cantina came about for
Have
that.
you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
This voice actor's done other stuff though. I think he was he the hidden gag leader? Maybe? I don't know. But she wasn't killed until her closing time. Well, here we go. They were friends. Sometimes friends tease each other. They took it to the extreme.
You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
That's a lie, and that is not helpful. I wonder if, what happens if you say this, but Dagon was coming from inside the bar with Nico.
I've already given my report, Off-Worlder. He came from his office, like I said.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed.
He was in his office, he couldn't have shot Sulio from there.
Of course he could. There's a direct line of fire that...
But the Off-Worlder has a recording from one of Bahima's broken serving droids. It shows that the shot came from the opposite direction.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gen. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
We just proved that he didn't. Although we didn't find out who did, which is kind of annoying.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gen out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team.
Looks like it's a major.
Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
He seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
I feel like we might be figuring out the truth of the matter now. What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say anymore.
Oh,
Probably said
damn
too
it,
much
maybe not.
already. If you head over to Dagon Gen's office, thanks for clearing this whole...
Okay.
You really need to patrol that sector better.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and man.
Yeah, I think it was more of a political killing. Like maybe Sulio supported Talia and the pro-Vaklu faction of the military had her taken out by a mercenary. That's my theory, at least. This is a mess. It must have been looted.
Yeah, it was. Although it looked pretty much like this to begin with.
Overturned tables and all. I thought a doctor's office would be more sterile.
Cool dirt never killed anyone. Well, maybe a few people. But they didn't pay too well, so they got what they deserve. I give
Yeah,
my
real
customers a
productive here.
menu of options. If they go for the deluxe, I'll clean up the place and put on a new smock. Otherwise, they knew the risks.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, customers, don't you call them patients?
Patients, customers, idiotic hut spawn, call them what you like. Most doctors tell you that they get into the business to save lives. Most of them are flaming liars. At least I'll tell you the truth. I'm in it for the credits.
I'm sure it's not impossible to do it for both reasons. I'm sure that's actually the truth. Okay. I
Like
want to talk about
what?
something else. Like,
Wrong place,
I
wrong
didn't need to ask that.
No, and it did.
So he doesn't know who killed her. You don't care?
She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back.
Okay. How do you know Mandalore?
We go way back. Way before he became Mandalore.
Oh, he knows Miss Candace.
In my experience, Mandalorians always know about the doctors around.
That makes a lot of sense. Alright. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. Been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's fault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
Who's trying to kill the Queen?
Nobody knows for sure, but everybody thinks that General Faku has to have something to do with it. They're keeping the attempts quiet, but that place is locked down tight.
I guess it's good that she's a Jedi Master at her side, then. I'm trying to get in touch with the Jedi Master who's inside the palace.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty on Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is.
Who do you think it is?
I'm not certain, otherwise I tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one.
Can we get in touch with him?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Great. Who has them?
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one to clean me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. Just get me the encrypted holodisk.
Alright, cool. And a lightsaber. We have to take that. Alright, so back to the cantina we go. And, have a talk with, what's her name? There she is.
What do you want here, Off-Worlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
You have something that belongs to Young Gent? I want to get it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
I'm gonna have to pay her. Yes, I do. I was hoping I might be able to buy the holodisk you got from his office.
It isn't for sale. I warned you, Off-Worlder.
So
Kill her!
Oh, okay. So, start with some stasis field. Nice. Oh, good. I got most of them. Alright, let's do some... I'm just gonna start attacking because I think I can get Kreia to use force speed.
Yes.
Attack force speed. Good. Yeah, they can level up. And then can I use offensive force speed?
Where that came Who wants to die first? Something.
Alright, cool. Let's level up.
Something you need.
Some more feats. Good to be a soldier. Oh, what else to give him though? Conditioning, I guess. Where is it? Kreia. Oh my god. She looks kind of inside now. Unarmed specialist. Now she could use some feats, that's for sure. She has fast. Maybe she has fast lightsaber. She does good. Have master dueling. Do any of these help with the force besides the force plane one? Do they help her then, I guess, maybe. Let's go with that, because she doesn't really use her melee weapons too much, so there's not a lot of points in giving her, a lot of point in giving her points in that. I guess I should do Master Heal, right? 2 points, nice, because I really want Force Storm and I really want Master Heal. Gotta be level 18 for both of them, so that works out well. Death Field too would be really cool, but I'll get that next time. How much force does she have? 268? Barely more than me, jeez. Way less HP too. It's kind of surprising a bit. I guess I could give it better gear too. That would help. Anything good in here? Open starport visa. There you go. So now we get to give it to 2 people. Question is, I don't really want that crystal because it is dark side only. There is a bug where if you put it in your lightsaber along with a light side crystal, like a Solari crystal or your personal crystal, you can still use it even if you're light side. But like I said, there are better crystals to get them anyway. Now we could get the 5,000 credits, but if I don't need credits either, I'm probably just gonna RP-wise do the right decision and give it to this guy and the other lady. Because let's see, there's 4 people that need it. There's the girl who's clearly evil because she's selling to the exchange to blow up people. She'll get the best rewards though, the 5,000 credits for that crystal. There's the guy who's sort of a businessman. He's going to sell it to somebody else who knows who they are. He'll do 2,000 credits for it. This guy got his taken from him. He's stuck on his planet. His friends are about to leave with the ship. He'll give me 500 credits for it, which is what I got. Paid Nico to slice it open. Then there's that poor girl whose husband tried to assassinate Bakalu, and she just wants to leave and start a new life. So these 2 are the most. So that's kind of the scale there of most dark side to least to most light side. So. I do have an open visa. 500 credits. That works for me. Here's your open store visa. Good luck to you. Yay, okay, good me. You didn't get light side points, but if you tell him to keep the credits, you do. But I already have as light size I need to go, so I don't need to be nice now, as long as I'm not mean. That's how it works, right? And I'll be nice to this girl anyway. So that makes sense. Back to let's see where we go. She's open the other side of the marketplace, if I remember correctly. The merchant quarter. Bear with me as we run around a moment. I can run into some steps apparently. There she is. What's your name? Terlin. Please don't
Captain,
freeze,
you're
okay?
back. Please.
I found one for you here.
Thank the 4 moons for your kindness, Offworlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness.
Oh, aren't you
Hurry,
sweet?
children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the captain. We get to go into space.
Oh, good luck. Have fun. Live well. Alright, cool. So that's my 2 open visas. Alright. And once again, time to run back to talk to Dagon Gent. And we'll see what he's gonna do to get us in contact with Master KotOR. I really don't remember how this next part turns out, so I'm looking forward to being surprised, or not truly surprised maybe, but at least having my memory jogged. I'm pretty sure that's all there is to do in this area.
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the palace without it.
Yep.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. You got anything you need to take care of? If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore.
Contact the Giant Master.
Yeah, I'll get on it.
Okay, I do remember
Grab
these
a cot
habits.
and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty.
2 thrones,
But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
I like this guy, at least in Freedom Rock. Some of these
Meeting is
Giant
on.
Masters do have interesting
Head straight to the
personalities.
cantina. You guys should be in there. And no
Even though they all
offense, but
are old
I
white
hope
men,
I
I
never
just
see you
realized.
again.
Well, no, there's a woman. Never mind. There's no aliens though, no.
You must have
people of
gone
color,
through a lot
that's
to
fine.
arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Master KotOR, I didn't ask this. I have my ways, Master KotOR.
KotOR, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend.
Kiss your friends once. Whoa, this is interesting. Just it reminded me of something in real life, but long story. Anyway, but no, I won't blame him personally. I understand. He was doing what he had to do. No, but I do blame the council as a whole. I mean, they cast me out for. Aww. Yeah, I guess I understand why they did what they needed to do, but at the same time, so did I. So things, yeah, I don't blame anyone, but I don't, I don't appreciate it either. It's just, it is what it is. I'm on my own now. I'm probably better off because of it. I followed where my heart was. I mean, BMR, obviously, and yeah, I don't regret doing what was the right thing to do. I want to know why I was cast out of the Jedi Order.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with her was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
Such a
house. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my man? Blast! Men, take care of her. I won't let KotOR escape.
For the sake of subtlety, I suggest we avoid using grenades and any other weapons that may injure civilians in this battle.
For the sake of subtlety, yes, she doesn't really care about them that much either. I was about to say, it's not something Cray I would think would say. I don't think the game really stops you from using grenades or anything that happens if you do. I've never tried it, but yes, of course, it goes without saying. Oh, and I gained influence. Alright, I'm gonna pray as light sider. She's not like dark side, she's just, very methodical, and if that means making sacrifices, she's not afraid to do it, but if it means being nice to people, she's not afraid to do that either. Alright, let's go with Master Valor, and then Kreia, use some Master Speed. Why are you swinging your lightsaber? That's one thing you're not supposed to do. I'm gonna use Kreia. She has fun force powers. Force Scream. She should reduce their attributes too, which will make them more susceptible to saving throws. Oh, I have Force Storm now, that's right. Oh, what did I do? Yeah. Cancel combat. Oh, she can get to shock anybody. There's somebody. Quick shock. No, God darn it. Okay. Yeah, I made a little bit of a mess of things, but oh well. Let's go outside, I guess. Probably the next step to do. I thought for a second they were actually face mounted. Alright, before the meeting had just feeling, Colonel Tobin's troops arrived. Isis is no longer safe. Master KotOR said he'd contact you later. So what am I supposed to do? Leave the city, I think. Oh, okay, I guess. Now it's crazy.
I hear you.
There you go. All the AOV. Yeah, this is a pretty powerful combination too. Mandalore percentage Jedi is going to be pretty strong. Where's the next best thing that you get? Did I hear thunder? Oh my goodness, I think thunder pretty much stopped at this point. Worst of the storms passed. Mandalorian heavy armor, that's decent. It'd be cool, like, just even to design the loot tables. I've always had a part of me really wants to be a video game designer, because I mean, who doesn't want to be a video game designer, at least in theory, but
What's wrong?
seriously, I really think I'd be good at designing video games. I even designed some mods for old games back in the day, and I'd really love to get back to that hobby again. So maybe I will. Maybe it's this, Skyrim or whatever I'm most familiar with other schools modding. So.
I want to have a word with you.
Now it's not really the time, but okay, what is it?
I wanted to make sure that we have some things clear. Right now, we both seek the same goals. Whatever our reasons may be, the Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic will fall and my people will be eradicated or enslaved. To survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. The unification of the clans.
How do you plan on doing that?
After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across the Outer Rim, many taking up work as mercenaries, or worse. But they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. One who will restore our people to glory. I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you, don't get in my way. I'm not asking for help. I'm just asking you to let me do this.
What would I gain by stopping you from recruiting Mandalorians, especially if they would otherwise fight us? That's true though, I can't stand by while you resurrect a threat to the Republic. That's what I wonder, would they attack the Republic if you got them back? I'm gonna say that.
And I won't stand by while you sabotage my plans. We both have greater threats to deal with. After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can forge an alliance of our own. Our next battle need not be fought against your Republic. Consider what I've said. Now is there something else you need?
That I might be able to live with. It's interesting, I don't think the Mandalorians ever do, at least in current lore, really resurge after this last fight. But then again, a lot of history is still unwritten, and I would not be surprised at all if in SWTOR at some point the Mandalorians become a common enemy. Could you do anything to help
I
out?
am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalore, but I will not be your errand. Now is there...
Don't you be my errand boy. Do you have stimulants?
I thought that the Force would be enough of a weapon for a Jedi like yourself. Need a little something extra to work up your courage in a fight.
Do stims give you courage? I'll take any advantage I can get.
That's a good position for
That's
a
true.
warrior to take. But even better if he relies
That's definitely a Leovara thing, because I do that in ranked. Any Datacron, any consumable, anything I can get to give me a leg up. Min-max gear, I will do it. The best stim, the purple grenades. I'm sick and tired of losing matches where like my opponent had like 100 HP, and it's like, damn it, if I had lived a second longer, or if I had done a tiny bit more damage. So yeah, no chances. Ouch. If you're the leader of the Mandalorians, I would have thought you'd be tougher than you are.
I fought countless battles. Ones most didn't walk away from.
He is
The
old.
wounds add up. And even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth. And stupider. But now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now is there something else you needed?
I don't know if... I know in the raw game you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't. But you can look up images online that people have posted like from the game editor, what Kandor's actually look like. There's a head model for him under that helmet. So you can find pictures of an older Kandorus online if you Google it. And they might have added a way to get his helmet off as part of like the plot in with this mod, but we'll see, because I haven't played this mod before, as I said, so we shall see. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I got an Adrenal. Alright, so we're probably going to be doing some more fighting here, I suspect. Which is good.
Yes.
I'm going to switch to Kreia again, and... let's see, Mr. Valor's good. Mr. Speed. Did I choose Mr. Speed? I think I did. Whatever. Master armor now.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Backward soldiers have been attacking me.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags?
Yeah,
They've been getting bolder
I can tell apart a
recently.
Beast Rider and a soldier, thank you. broad daylight, they were wearing uniforms.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Well, I guess we did accomplish something. At least, can I talk to this guy?
I told you before, Off-World.
Nope, same conversations. At least Master KotOR knows we exist and are looking for him now. He has to deal with, you know, this current crisis, but...
You know what to do.
Uh-oh.
Let's do it!
Oh, the citizens have been paid to attack me, I guess. The commoners.
Get
it! They're not really commoners, they're actually assassins or something. Get back! That wasn't bad. What do they have? Construction kit. You guys gonna turn on me too? Guess not.
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired.
Oh,
what the hell does that mean?
Uh-oh. I thought that other panel in the back there was important in some way, but maybe it's part of a side quest or my return to Onderon. Spoiler alert, you do return to Onderon. But whatever. Alright, I don't... Do I have Destroy Droid? No, but I have Force Storm. That would do. Casings die in like 2 hits, no matter what kind of hits they are.
I'll take it.
Without force speed going. Freya, why aren't you moving in range? She's not like. Oh, this is frustrating. Stupid AI. There we go. Hey, save. Alright, nice.
Something you need.
See, my heal to 62, right? Or is it random? Oh, it doesn't tell you what heals. Alright, whatever. Okay. Glad I turned that in before, because it seems like they've all left now.
Your visa's been scanned. I'd leave right away.
Yeah, I would too.
I'm Captain Galisi, Off-World. If you want to pass here, I'll need...
Here's my visa.
Everything seems in...
Alright, thank you. Lots of captains around.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Alright, not arguing. Any more attacks? Oh, there's some HK droids. Lots of these little guys.
Unnecessary, annoying rest.
Yeah, they all say the same thing anyway. Shocky time. Nice. This was much easier than the other 3 droids I faced when it was just me and Visas, that's for sure.
I have a question.
Can you talk to him? But okay, go ahead.
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian War. Why?
They were the only Jedi who realized their Republic would fall without the support of the Jedi.
We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always
But she
been
fought in the war with
Jedi
Exegune.
Order.
Maybe not.
Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely...
So I guess they knew Kun himself. They didn't
we
fight
would
Jedi with
triumph
him.
easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with him. I think she would have thought he wants to hear strong warriors and worthy advocates, but I don't say they're violent butchers, not humanity. Kind of are, but they're also people. So I could be nice if we don't have anything nice to say, but I think she would be honest. Mandalorians were menace that had to be stopped. Simple as that.
Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have
but not
brought
sure
a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic. With a wealth of
people
the
wouldn't be
core
free to do what they want to do. People wouldn't be under you guys, though. It's not like they are now.
Instead, the
They'd all
Republic.
have to follow the Mandalorian
Look
ways.
around you.
Perish.
Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this: is the galaxy better off for the Republic?
Mandalorians are like they're not like quite neutral. I'd say they're dark side, like, but not evil, but they are, you know, they're conquerors. Of course, the Mandalorians couldn't run the Republic.
I suppose we'll never know.
Suppose
Now, is
not.
there something
Thank
else
goodness.
you needed?
Alright, what's taking the Republic?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the war.
He's brutally honest still.
Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You sure of that?
Open your eyes. The ease of our attack was as much a testament to the strength of the Mandalorian clans as it was to the weakness of the Republic. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered
It was more than a handful. It was like 100 or so, maybe 200. It wasn't fear that kept the Jedi from. Well, it kind of was. It was their fear of the unknown, but I won't say that anyway.
I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent.
No,
Now
thanks,
is
but I
there
really
something
don't care
else
about what you think of me. But it's nice that he likes me anyway. That's it. Time to get out of this place. We gotta get out of this place. That's a song. I don't know the rest of it though. Okay. More remains. Molten can, I like that. Yep, back to Duxton we go.
Back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular
well, that settles that then, doesn't it?
And you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxton to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Yeah, he's done recruiting individuals. It sounds like now he's recruiting the clans that have kind of fallen apart without a Mandalore. I was gonna say. Oh, actually, maybe I did read the comic that this was in, because I remember actually the Beast Riders either lived on Duxton or were there. Because I remember they had to like wait till the moon rotated so close to the planet, the atmospheres overlapped, and they had to like fly their air beast, and that's how they got to Onderon, or maybe that's how they got to Duxton. Something like that. Which I remember thinking like that's bogus science, because if a moon was ever that close for its atmosphere to overlap, bad things would happen. But anyway, it's Star Wars, that's why it can be fun. Sounds altruistic. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The
You say
Sith
so.
aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic. And then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Yep. I like how I made all the way here just to tell us that. Alright, I guess we're ready to go, right? Anything else here? He'll contact us later, and nope, you need to bide your time. So, yep, we have to go move on to the next planet. I don't think there's anything else to do before we go back to the ship. We could look for those counts while we're here if we wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. And I still can't open that cache until I have some thorium charges. Hey, remains I missed. That's right, because remember he started as like, hey, let's get out of here before the attack. You know, well, my guys take care of the attack. But I had a chance to come back and find that though. Alright, Mr. Guide, back to the ship. Yep. Glad they had that bit of quick travel. And it's raining again, how appropriate. Alright, so... No, what's going on with Hawks? There might be some companion conversations that get triggered. They do that every once in a while. There we go, I was right.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced you aren't cheating.
Warning, if you draw another +/-1 card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out.
I like this. Did I see this cutscene before? I'm pretty sure I did, because I remember thinking it was a reference to the first game where I was so pissed about the player always going first. What are you playing?
Pazak. Well, I'm playing. It's cheating.
Oh, maybe Tito's just good at Pazak.
Whatever, cheater.
Deal me in. Oh, you actually have to play. What the hell, I'll do a quick game. Even though I don't have a great deck, it's just for fun. Okay, intern. For those of you who don't know how to play, the idea is to close your kin to 20 without going over. Use these hand cards to help you out. Say I got 20 there, up, and he got lucky. Maybe T3 does cheat. I don't have the best side deck. You can improve this by buying cards, which is a cool concept. He does cheat. Oh, never, plus, yes, haha. Once you win 3 rounds, you win the game. It's as simple as that, really. I probably played this earlier in this game, actually, but I don't really remember, so... Yep, that was good. He stood and won. He's got a big lead on me at this point, because he has 3 hand cards and a round win. Oh, and he got... Wow, that is lucky. I don't think he actually cheats, but he certainly got luck on his side. He's probably going to beat that. I have to risk it, even though I'm probably going to bust, but whatever. No, there we go. Nice. I'm just going to go for it. Yep. 19's pretty good. Damn it. Wasted one of my few hand cards. That's going to be hard to beat. Oh. Wow, okay, that is lucky. He still has more hand cards, though. Oh, that's pretty good. Nope. Alright, good game, though. What's T3 up to? This looks ominous.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe you've been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Oh, good job, T3. Revan's loyal droid, I guess. Trying to hide the ship's history. I like that, just this little unsuspecting droid is actually... I wish they did more with that, but I don't think they really do. Again, maybe it's in the short content, who knows. Alright, I'm going to call this an episode, though. And that's 2 planets down, kinda, sorta. And we'll head on to our 3rd planet when we come back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.